What's up, guys? Random Andrew here, doing a little bit more work on the Mini Cooper. Had to deal with a lot of rain these last few days. I mean, right up until probably about an hour ago. And I know it's moist out. I don't know if I should be doing work under the valve cover while it's moist out like this, but the valve cover's just got to go back on, plain and simple. I've got to clean the head surface up. Well, I'll just show you in a minute what's got to be done. I just noticed that it is a little bit chillier out. We've got the old valve cover right here with the new gasket. Well, the valve cover with the new gasket. It's not new or old. You guys would have seen this already in the unboxing video of it. There it is, with the new seals in place. Heck of a time getting these seals, the old ones, out. They were like fried in place. Once again, thank you, Kenny Forbes. Here, just watch this clip right here. Well, guys, I almost forgot to include you on the process of replacing some things on the valve cover. We got it off fairly no problem there. Here's a guy that's always saving the day when it comes to getting stuck on these parts. I guess I'll just show you. Once we had the valve cover off, no problem getting that off, really. Just, what, one bolt? Yeah, tried hard to not destroy these. Hang on a second. These guys right here, believe it or not, folks, they're like $13, $14 bolt a piece. Usually that's like that much per set. And then you can see these seats here where the spark plug seals go. Here's what's left of the old ones. It took a lot to get them out. They've got like a metal insert in them. I did not do this. This guy managed to get them out for me because they were so seized in place. It was unbelievable. But we did her, and the new ones are going in, and I didn't want you guys to miss this step. Alright, there you guys go. All 4 seals now replaced. Thank you, Kenny. Big thumbs up. Everybody make sure you give them a thumbs up in the comment, or down below. Here's the old ones, so they are not as easy to get out as all you guys on the mini forums made it out to be. But you know what? They're out, and we can proceed tomorrow with putting this all back together. So yeah, we'll catch up to you right about now. Yeah, so as you guys can see, that wasn't exactly the easiest thing to do. So now, I just have to oil up that new gasket, pull some things off and out of the way, and then we can go ahead and put the new gasket in place and the valve cover back on. Oh, like I said, I'm a bit chilly today, but I want to get this done. Tired of waiting around for a nice day to do it, so we're just gonna do it. So you guys want to talk a messy job? Oiling up that gasket and putting it in place. Well, seal gasket. But there she is. Everything's all good and ready to go back in. And it is trying to lightly rain out. I don't want any of this left exposed, so we'll take one more good shot of that. That's a nice looking valve train. I mean, I'm not too familiar with these motors, so I'm supposing it would be. But when you look at any heat or wear marks on a motor that's really had neglected maintenance for its 256,000 kilometers, the oil is looking a little dark. I might do a change on that soon. After we do these plugs, well, the new plugs are in, and they are just, they're nothing fancy. Yeah, they're just Champion Copper Plus, and the ends didn't look like this. There were dual tabs on the end. So, yeah, I mean, they're just cheap plugs for now, and once everything is back together and it's been run, I don't know, for 100, 200 kilometers or so, then we'll pull them out, have a look at them, and I'll get some good ones ready to go back in place. But for now, let's get this valve cover on, put it all back together, give it a start, make sure everything's good to go. And poof, just like that, it's all back together and running just as good as it should be. A little bit moist out here today, so it's hard to gauge by exhaust vapor. You can see it a little bit. But I mean, it's freaking exhaust is full of water right now, so as it warms up, there'll be vapor. So I was thinking of maybe just doing a little driveway test here and see what happens. Okay, so my work is not complete until I've at least test drove it. And though I don't have much leeway as to where I can drive it, could still test it, right? Some windows down so we can at least hear it. It's already warm. I can't go far as no cooling fan, right? A little hesitant there. Oh, I love this car. She's warm. She's warm. So final thoughts after a quick little test strip around the block here. It's going to take a little bit of getting used to with that CVT transmission. The last few cars I've owned have been 5-speed. One of them bolted to a 4G63, so you'd really feel that oomph when you put your foot down. It's a little different. It's like it takes a second to spool up, and then you go. It's not turbo. Hey guys, what's going on again today? Don't mind me hearing this crazy Canuck cat. We call them toques. To you guys down in the south, toques are a toboggan. To us, a toboggan is something you ride down the hill in the snow on. Anyhow, that has nothing to do with why you're watching the video here today. We're going to do a little more work on the Mini. So let me recap real quick. I'll pop her open. And we'll discuss everything that's been done and why it's so important for today. Oh yeah, neat thing. Little neat things. Some of you guys who never owned a Mini, you've seen them. You liked them. Check this out. Passenger side of the car. No steering wheel, right? Okay, this is Canadian domestic model. There's my hood latch. What? On the passenger side of the car? That's messed up. I mean, it would have taken very little work for them to do it on the other side. I'm not complaining. It's just an awkward spot. Okay, so if you guys have been watching in the past bunch of videos, you know there's been a lot of work done by yours truly. So, if you haven't, I'll let you know real quick. Did the water pump. It's down underneath the alternator down in there. We did this rad, that's why it looks so nice and shiny and new. We also did the module. It's just a resistor piece that helps the electronics determine whether the fan needs to run at a high or low speed, and if I got that wrong, go right ahead and correct me. We've also done the valve cover seal, spark plug tube seals to reassure there's no oil coming down in any which way. This car had not seen the most incredible amount of maintenance during the time that it's existed. But now it's mine, and everything's gonna be done. Everything's gonna be good. This car is gonna be gold. As far as I'm concerned, it's halfway there already. Now as well, what we're gonna be doing today, why all that work I did, let me explain something to you as best as I understand it. I've been through a few of the different mini forums, Facebook mini groups, and there's a lot of guys who will tell you that the power steering pump fan and the radiator fan, this guy right here, they're tied together on the same circuit or the same relay, and if one's out, the other one's not going to work. So the one piece that I have yet to do is that power steering fan. We got it today. Placed an order through Rock Auto. You guys need the parts. They'll get them to you within a week usually, and a fairly good price at that. No, it's not a sponsored thing, but if Rock Auto wants to come sponsor the channel, heck yeah, I'd be all about that. Alright, we're operating one-handed here. This is the new fan. And I already checked, and I don't think I need to swap the plug. Some guys are saying that certain models of Mini, the plugs were different, but the fan remains the same. Now all I gotta do is take that, and take this guy, mount the two together, and then we'll have the product, the fan, you just snap your fingers and you'll see it. Boom, just like that. It's on there, it's all together. It's kind of a weird fit, but you know what, it's on there and that's all I care about. Now I gotta put the car up on some ramps here, my ghetto ramps, and then put it under the car and we'll know whether the relay has been restored, circuit restored, whatever. Let's just do it. Okay, before you all go and call me out on it, yes, it was mounted on there backwards. I fixed that. Now, I'll show you where we have to put it. There's your power steering pump. See those two bolts hanging down? That guy, and that plug. So we're gonna get that set up. We're gonna do that, get it on there. You know what I mean. I would like to get this mounted on here first, so I'll do it this way. There, that's on there. And the car is not very far off the ground. And yes, I am having troubles reaching the plug. Holy jeez, I need somebody smaller here. Okay. Whoa. All that just for a little bit more reach. Come on. Okay. Just a little further. Come on. Trying to make sure I tighten them evenly. Alright. So I guess the only next thing to do is test it. Let's start it up. Okay, I've let her sit and idle. We're now up to about 140. And I also turned, because I read something about once you turn the fan on for the AC, that it should automatically start that fan out there, the rad fan, to suck air through and the condenser work properly, right? Nothing, no go. Power steering fan itself isn't even going, so I'll let it sit and run for a few minutes longer, let that temperature come up, see if it kicks on at all. It's not turning, you can see it down in there. It's not turning. I'm not even gonna look underneath because I know that's not turning either. So I guess the next thing will be to check the fuses here and check the fuses by the kick panel. Well, I let it get to a pretty good temperature, and you know, guys, I'm baffled. I'm absolutely baffled that that ain't turning on and that the power steering fan isn't even coming on. All the fuses are good. I've tested all but one relay, which I'm going to test tonight, and I can't see it being bad either. So then it comes down to, what's the problem here? Why is it doing this? Kind of got to be able to fix this. I'd like to be able to do it the right way and not just, because I could hardwire the fan to a switch or the accessories. Do the same with that fan underneath, put them both on the same circuit and be done with it. But I don't want to do it that way. I want to do this the right way. I really don't. I don't know what's going on with this. Why is it doing that? Like all these fuses, the relays in here, they're all good. Okay, the wiring between and everything's fine. This is all okay. Plug's okay. I'm gonna try and hook that fan motor up direct. Make sure nothing happened to it between disassembly and reassembly, but how could anything have happened? And I've checked underneath here too. Those are all good in there. That's the relays I'm gonna check tonight, although they should be good. It's just that big guy right there. I got to check that. Otherwise, really don't know what to do other than maybe mount the catch can. I still got to come up with a way, a means, because this is a catch can. I was going to do a video about it and show you guys. It's a $12 or $17 Amazon catch can. Fittings are not right. The threading on them was so bad that it cross-threaded in. Now the threads are no good. It would have been worth just paying the $10 more and getting something a little better. And I mean, there's no spigot that goes down inside for one, so that you just don't end up with the air or the vapors recirculating. You actually want one tube going in and down inside, so the blow-by can actually stay in there. But I'm going to figure that out, and I'll show you guys what I decided to do when I decided to do it. Yeah. Well, folks, it occurred to me, I've got this vlog about working on the car that, well, you've currently been watching, and I don't have an ending for it. I just stopped. So on that note, whatever I did in that video, it's done now. It's good. It's all good. I do have one more thing I will show you real quick before I end this video, like 3 weeks after I filmed it. I'm gonna go from this side of the car because I need to open the hood. Passenger side. Oh, starting to think it didn't pop. Oh yes, because I just rinsed the car down. That's okay, nothing's hot. Here is that aluminum catch can I showed you. It is now installed, properly piped and plumbed. This is the area here. There was no proper in and down spigot inside of here. So what I did was, being that the threads are messed up on this side, I just put the hose down and in far enough that it'd do the same job, and then sealed it right up. I will have to pull it off and have a look, being that there's been about 500 kilometers put on the car since I filmed what you previously watched, and let me tell you, it's working good. Fan solution, it's wired to a 30 amp switch. It does the job. I keep it running on high. And there you go. That is that. The video is over. The work is done on the Mini. It's actually done 3 weeks ago. But yeah, I'm loving this car. I love working on it. Not, I shouldn't have to unless I absolutely have to, but you know what I mean. It's not a bad car to work on. Mini Cooper for the win. We'll talk to you guys later. Please don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you're not yet subscribed. Click the like button and share the video. If you see Mini Cooper, share these Mini Cooper videos wherever they need to be. Also got another fishing surprise coming up for you guys in the next video. A new piece of gear that's going to hopefully help, we'll just say with sight fishing. Anyways, see you guys later. Have a great day.